Now that I know where the river's located, I'm back inside. It's time for me to see if there are any artifacts around here that may prove useful in our investigation. Preferably ones that aren't guarded by two of these things at the same time, because I'm finding them to be rather annoying, especially when they steal my spears. I mean, really. You would think that with those swords that they have, that they would not have a particular need about stealing the spears from a poor hobbit, but I suppose they get into the habit of thievery. Yep. Oh, hold on there, what's that? Smashed artifact of some sort. It's broken. Oh, it did look smashed. And so, that's nothing special. Is there anything around here that is? Well, I suppose back up here. I wonder if I could sneak around them. Didn't see me. Yeah, I'm sure the next one would. Yeah, there are plenty of them who will be seeing me at some point or the other, I suppose. There's another one of these. That one's broken. Well, how am I supposed to know whether a artifact is fixed or broken, by the way? I better take it just in case. Anything down here? Nope. Not many artifacts around here. Unless the artifacts you like are various pieces of paper. Maybe there's one back here. Or maybe we could find Floyd and DeWitt. Nah, they're not hiding there either. Ooh, how about this? That could be interesting. Anything? Well, some jewelry. Ah, here's another one. Let's see, is this one also broken? Yeah, also broken. Is there any place where there's one that isn't broken? Something tells me that whatever I'm looking for is way down there. Oh, I didn't like that place the last time I was there. Ooh, what's that up ahead? Maybe there's something inside of that chest up there. Unfortunately, we've got these stupid spirits all over the place. Very annoyingly all over the place. And as soon as we take care of them, though, we might be able to see what's inside. Is that blood? No. A pile of rust. What's that all about? What's inside this chest? Maybe some nasty stuff? There's nothing inside the chest. Someone already get it? And if so, who? We better get back to Radagast. I'm afraid I didn't find much Radagast. I found several artifacts that appear to be broken and lifeless. I found an empty chest that probably was holding at some point something important. And next to it, there was some sort of rust. Here's a sample of the rust, at least.
Emptied and broken? Everyone?
Would that it had been some helpful benefactor, but I fear it's unlikely. Not all mysteries are neatly tied up with the ribbon Pineleaf. If the evil that has poisoned the Rocklow is in Carastilian no longer, I shall know by watching the plants and rivers, not by running about after wild geese. The corruption will fade, and we will call it Luther once again. That is my purpose, and I will keep it. Yours lies elsewhere, Pineleaf. Go where you are needed, but keep open your eyes and your ears. Who knows? Perhaps the riddle shall be solved one day. Yeah. But will I still be alive then? That's the question. Oh, and what do you have for me here? I think I'll take that.
Let us return to the task of mending these woods.
Yes, let's return to the task of mending the woods. The elves of Felagolth have been preparing healing draughts, not for you or me, but for the roots of their beloved trees. Sad to say, some roots are beyond our help and must be pulled up. And yet that is the way of things. In a healthy forest, there is both growth and decay. Will you take some of these phials with you and help in healing the and uprooting? I do not think it would be hard to tell which are corrupted and which can be saved. Why, do I look like a botanist? Alright, fine. I'll find the files. Where do I get these files from, I wonder? What better place to find a plant draft than in a garden? So let's see if we could find any around here. Well, what have we got up here? Nothing around here. Oh, hold on. There's something. Yeah, that looks like what I'm looking for. And we'll need quite a few of these if we're going to help save all of those plants. So let's see how many of them we can find, and I suppose how many of them these people can spare. But let's face it, these plants here aren't exactly in the direst of needs in the moment. Ah! Here's a root. It's attacking me. Well then, I think that's how we tell the corrupted ones from the savable roots. If they don't attack me, then maybe there's some hope for them. Ah, now here's a root that might work. The trolls. Oh, hold on. Another root sprouted up. We don't want attacking roots around here. Now, are there any other savable roots around here? Well, let's first get rid of this troll, then we can worry about the roots. Because I'm sure in some way these trolls are part of the root of the problem, shall we say? I thought so. None of that, none of that. And also none of that, none of that. And none of that too, especially none of that. Okay, good. Wolves, roots, all sorts of nasty things. I seem to have found many more of these unhelpful roots, these non-salvageable roots I had in finding ones that can be saved. I'm not sure that Radagast would be happy to hear that. Alright, let's uproot these nasty ones. And let's see what we could do with this. There you go. Hopefully that will help the tree in the long term. Now, any more? It looks like we found another one that can be saved, and of course, more that can't be. Because roots. I'm sure Radagast will be disappointed about the ratio of salvageable roots and non-salvageable roots. But that's what he's going to have to live with. And that's the last of my vials, so I guess I better report back in. I am back, Radagast. I saved what roots I could, but most of them weren't salvageable.
I gather you were successful?
Ah, yes, that is good. Good indeed. Well, not about the ones that couldn't be salvaged, of course.
The time has come to plant these saplings.
To plant them, which have been growing under my care for so long. Will you help me by gathering the saplings and planting them within the forest? You may need to clear some of the dead trees, which are far too gone, such as nature's way. A wood of Greenleaves is upon us, my friend. We need but to put our elbows into it to see through. Okay, so we need to plant some saplings. Now, I won't ask how I am able to carry all of these saplings, but such is the way of things. Now, suppose I need to find a good place to put these, so I can clear out some dead trees and to put these saplings in some good, nice, fertile soil. This looks like a place that could use some clearing. Let's get rid of that. That definitely looks not too healthy. There you go. I'm sure this could really be useful in the fires that are inside the dwarven city, where they can use that for firewood. But now, where to actually put the tree, the sapling? Where's the most fertile spot I could find? Oh. Really, game? Next to another tree? That is stupid. Maybe it's a dogwood and it likes to be under another tree. This tree should like a nice open spot, so we'll put this one over here. Good, that's two of them down. Now let's find a place for the next one. Let's clear out a little bit more dead wood. Good. And so some more is up there, but let's see. This looks like a nice place to put a tree. Not that there's any place in this old forest that would provide much light. I suppose in time, though, that will be taken care of. But for now, we can do what we can. And I'm sure over the years, the forest is going to plant its own seeds and start them growing. And we can have a nice forest that's alive. Of course, I'll be long gone by then. How's that for a nice, cheerful thought? Maybe I need to do some gardening in the Shire. Hopefully that'll cheer me up a little bit. But for now, it's planting saplings killing wolves, clearing out dead wood, and hopefully making Radagast happy enough that he will be satisfied with what has been done before. Now, can we maybe get the animals around here to be a little bit less aggressive? If we can, things will be much nicer around here. That's what I think. Much nicer indeed. Now, where can I put these last two saplings? I don't know if this is going to be considered a promising spot for a sapling, but at the very least, we should clear out this wood so that it won't get in the way of the path. Alright, now let's see if we can find a good spot to plant trees. I suppose the king would object if we just burned the entire place down before planting the new saplings. Yeah, that's one way to give them enough light. Yes, I don't think he would like that idea in the slightest. I think. There we go. I think that should give them enough firewood for a day. Now, fortunately I didn't see any good spots to plant. Ah, this spot looks promising. Let's try it. Yeah, right next to all these other saplings. Yeah, I won't get any competition here. Any place else around here? How about up here? We'll see how that works. Now, let's head back to Radagast and tell him of the wonderful feat of botany I did. I was careful putting them next to other trees and next to other saplings, where it obviously must be fertile. Right. I have finished planting all the trees.
Really? You must come and visit me in Roscabel one of these days.
Yes, the trees are all planted well. I don't know about well. Oh, good, good. I knew I could count on you. Really, you must come and visit me in Roscabel one of these days. All right, fine. And that completes that little thing. So let me have a little break inside before I decide what to do next. This empty bower reminds me of one of old Bilbo's stories. I wonder if a hobbit could really fit inside of it. Uh-oh. Oh. Perhaps that wasn't as good an idea as I thought. Where did I wind up? That looks like a place that's not very active anymore. Looks like a dragon fell on top of it. Well then. Seem to be in the middle of nowhere. But it must be pretty close to where those Raptels live. Well, oh, there's a nice town. Well, I guess I'll go over there for a moment and ask them where I could find the Raft Elves. Then I could see if I could settle out their differences. But that's what we'll be doing in the next episode of Pineleaf in the North Kingdoms.